Rogers Manshimwe is a physically impaired student of Makerere University. In 2005 is when the turnaround from able-bodied to differently abled happened. A fatal accident left his lower and upper limb damaged. While he has grown to observe the reality to disability, difficulty to navigate busy, cluttered, and physically oriented environments deeply worries him.
People are publicizing about jobs, so when I go to apply, then they ask this part of being whether I'm disabled, then I say yes. When the building is up, sometimes they fear me.
Manshimwe says access to most of the outlets in the center and suburbs without step-free access is at all.
I do get tired when I'm climbing steps.
His frustration is like many persons living with disabilities in a predominantly able-bodied environment. The limitations include buildings without elevators to inaccessible toilets and blocked wheelchair ramps. That is unlike here at Chadondo Rugby Ground, where the sun shines for the differently abled. Crossing points designed to have ramps to ease access for differently abled to playgrounds and washrooms. Inside the walls, handrails are placed on either side of the toilet seats to support PWDs.
We've faced a couple of challenges previously, and that informed the decision as to why we should be able to cater for PWDs and so that they can be able to also enjoy the facility.
Patrick Apunyo designed the inclusive designs but frustrated the leaf is not borrowed elsewhere.
It's very simple because it requires some small things like maybe the trams. You have where they can access, where they can have those small grills, handles, we call it grills, so that they can access to enter inside. Then from there also we need to have at least a bigger space so that they can be able to turn around and have that support.
The dangers of exclusive design extend to learning environments that also trap in autistic spectrum, among others. The Executive Director, National Union of Disabled Persons of Uganda, Edson Gibarakunzi, calls in government's hand.
We still believe government has a responsibility of protecting its citizens. So this should be looked at as a cardinal responsibility of democratic governments to ensure that the citizens who happen to be vulnerable are supported. And in order to do this, they should also come up with awareness strategy and campaign to educate everybody in this country.
KCCA passed the Equal Opportunities Report 2016-2017 to ensure that PWDs have access to public places. However, the response from people has 20% compliance.
Resistance, where people are talking about the cost vis-a-vis especially when it comes to private properties.
Ngibalakunzi notes that even the existing laws have not yielded.
We have a law on Building Control Act that provides for accessibility to public spaces, especially public buildings. But this is not the case. So the enforcement is still a problem.
He, however, concedes progress, but cautions on the detail.
There are those who put in a ramp, but actually the gradient is even worse than no ramp at all. So it has dimensions and the accessibility guidelines in place that we produce together with our disability partners in the movement, which would guide the implementers.
While the wrong perceptions of PWDs are fast fading, the physical transformations are yet to carry the same breath. Violet Namata, NBS, Live at 9.